Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing there? I welcome you again to this amazing session where I will be showing you some really cool digital products ideas that you can build and sell using AI, and the ones that has little to no competition right now, where not a lot of people are focusing on that, with high traffic, with high demand. And I'm just can't wait to share that with you all. Just confirm with me if you can hear me okay, if you can see me okay, if my voice is good and everything. And basically, the idea this came to my mind is, I was doing market research, and there are so many hidden opportunities like these. Exist in the market, it exists in right now, where you sell, uh, like a PDF or an image, and you can charge money for that, and it's so crazy. Okay, I want to show you something. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to show you something really really cool. All right, perfect. Awesome. So check this out. There is this, bunny print wall art digital. So there are two ways you can go with this. I'm going to show you how you can create these designs and everything. So, and obviously, I'm going to share some new stuff that we are building and that we have already inside the Artistly application. Okay. So check this out. So this Easter bunny. Okay. By the way, just ignore this price because this is in my Indian currency. If I want to do it, I can do it in like US, just to keep it simple. Okay, let me just do it United States dollar here if I see it. All right, perfect, awesome. So let's just update it. So yeah, they sell it for $3, right? And just like these, there are these cute little, what do you call them? Wall art prints, digital downloads that people are selling of single page PDFs, and they're charging like $5, $6, $3, and even for this one, this is crazy, right? Something is hot selling that you can build using Artistly, right? Check this out. So this goes for like $12, right? And there's this bathroom. This one is a bestseller, and this one is also just to keep things organized for you. This one also goes for like $7, right? And again, right? So this idea came into mind. I'm gonna stop sharing. I will show you, right? So there is this cute, organic oil painting style leopard, you know, cute style cat eating noodles, bunny with this uh, like watercolory oil painting brush stroke style, right? So now why these are selling well, and what's the what's the benefit of this, right? So what these people are doing, these people are selling a high quality, highly, for those of you who already are selling clip arts on Etsy and stuff like that, this is pretty much similar idea, but this is for people who wanted to basically have their own wall art print by their own. They just are looking for some new designs that they can print, and that's what they're basically looking at, right? So all these cool ideas, whether it is like quirky ideas, cute pet ideas, and all that, these are selling really well. So what all you're doing, you're creating this image, putting it in a PDF with a highly upscaled image in a PDF, and whenever anyone buys it, you're just giving them the access of that, and that's the whole point of this, right? The idea here is, a lot of you guys I know, we're doing clip arts, selling this junk journals and coloring books and all that. This is just another category that you can explore, that is specifically for these wall art prints and all that. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so far is that clear to you guys? Type yes in the chat box. So far is that clear? So far, the core idea of it is like a wall art digital prints, right? Dharminder, you can always create Etsy account. There are a lot of how do you say, third party sellers who lets you create the account from India to sell in US. There's a lot of people who do that. So perfect. So that's the idea, right? So very clear, cool, perfect, awesome. Now I'm going to show you how you can do that. All right, cool. Share my screen, and as you can see, I'm inside Artistry. So there are one thing which you probably might have not noticed. Okay, so when you come to Perfect Text Enhanced Designer, we have a specific category for you called animals. Okay, so we have some styles that we already had before, and some more new cinematic, anthropomorphic, D&D style, the styles that sells well, right? So let me show you, right? So if you choose cinematic, and the type of your prompt should be like this. So I'm gonna do like a leopard in the battlefield, or for example, leopard as the wizard as the wizard in the house. I generated. Cool. And while this is generated, I'm going to show you one more idea. Okay. Now we have cinematic, we have D&D, like these popular D&D styles as well. So I have to do anthropomorphic, let's say rat as a fighter in the castle, for example. Just simple stuff. Oh, another thing that you probably have seen, a lot of people wanted like the mirror magic feature that basically allows you to create image to image, right? To recreate any image that you like on the internet, just like the one that we saw. So you can always come here, drop your image, and it will generate that image, right? That's pretty cool because a lot of you guys wanted that inside the Fast AI image designer, right? Check this out. So let it load and look at that. It's a leopard as a wizard in the castle, right? How cool is that? Perfectly. So, a lot of you guys wanted, like, if you wanted to create like a video out of it, that's a completely different stuff. But you can actually sell these things as a wall art print, right? Because a lot of people would want to do that, right? So check this out. Let me show you another one, right? This is pretty cool. 1 second. Let me show you. So let's do animal travel, right? So let's do anthropomorphic, right? This is just like the name you say it, right? Fox riding bicycle, right? And this is just like something where cool idea. Look at that. Look at that. How cool is that, right? So these are all your, like your digitally generated digital style that you would say, right? And you can, again, your idea, your imagination is the limit here, right? There's no limitation. Okay, we got another image generator, but I'm going to show you one more. Okay, we're gonna say let's say any animal. A snake would not make sense. Like a monkey as a pilot, as a pilot. Let's say just simple stuff, right? So check this out. Hmm? Look at that fox cycling the bicycle, right? So riding the bicycle, right? So the idea here is, right? So what I'm trying to say here, wow, I'm getting okay, perfect. So the idea here is, right? Basically, what you these be high definition? Absolutely. How do you get rid of? Yeah. So basically, the idea here is you get these designs and you can either convert them into different styles or whatever it is, or what you can do here is just what I showed you, right? Change the posture, like, yeah, Nimrod. Yeah, a lot of you guys wanted that 300 DPI. We are actually working on that, where it allows you to put an image, upscale it properly with like 4K, even 6K upscaling, high, even higher resolution upscaling with 300 DPI. That update will be done next week, so that's pretty cool. Yeah. Okay, perfect. So now I want to show you the concept of it. Okay, so the concept, for those of you who don't understand it, okay, I'm gonna perfect. Let me repeat this again, right? So basically, what these guys are doing, I'll show you. I'll understand, right? These are digital downloads. Okay, so understand this, right? What's happening here? So these guys are selling the images that you generate, these quirky, cute designs that you would generate from Artistly. You can actually sell them on Etsy and platforms like these. But how will you sell them? What's the use case of that? Well, the way you sell them is a lot of people want these as a wall art posters for their house, for their offices, for their room, and decoration purposes, right? So all you do is you list your products, or not products, but these individual images that I just created in front of you, right? And this guy is selling a one PDF, and this one PDF consists of that image, That's all. One image in a PDF format, higher resolution. Thank you so much for your feedback. And there's like tons and tons of buyers for these, and it's a bestseller, by the way. Same thing with this, right? What it is these are art posters that people are buying to use it for their house, for their other purposes, for any purpose, whatever it is. But they're selling for anywhere between for $5 to $10 each, and that's the beauty here, right? Now you say, okay, anyone can create this image. What's the benefit of it? Why would anyone want to buy that? And that's where we talk about mass market. And I want to just explain you the idea with that, right? The idea here is these people are not there who are going to think like, okay, I need this type of stuff. And they see these are impulse purchases, as we call them, right? Like we go to grocery store and we saw something that was pretty cheap. You just want to get that inside, put it inside a basket and get away with that, right? I mean, like buy that. That's where we are looking, right? Somebody's buying this, somebody buying, like, let's say, for example, how do you say that, right? Any art, any template, any design, stuff like that. They like this cool, interesting wall art poster. They'll just say, "Oh, it's cheap. It's $5. Let me add it." Right? And all you gotta do, there's no cost to produce that. You already produced it. The all cost is here, right? Because it's your idea, what you can think of that that people will love, and with something that you will love for yourself, and you can expose these. Right? Does that make sense? I'm impulse buy, right? Does that make sense? And then it just brings up this whole opportunity, right? I'm getting so many ideas. That's the idea, right? Because the idea is very simple, right? Like, what would I want, right? What would I want as to be my poster? I would sell that because there are a lot of people who would actually want it, right? Who would actually want that thing in their house. So now let me explain you something a little bit more, okay? Because we got some cool stuff for you, okay? So this is not just this, right? As we are talking about digital ideas, look at that. Digital monkey as a pilot, right? Like, I mean, you would not get this. I mean, like this something quirky, cute style. And now let me share some more cool stuff, right? So this is inside our Perfect Text Enhanced Designer, okay? Now some interesting stuff that we did for you. A lot of you guys wanted to know what are other digital products that come inside, right? So we added seamless patterns inside this, right? So we give you like bunch of these unique templates, okay? Like look at that. These goes on and on and on, right? Which was not there before. You wanted it and all that, right? So you can recreate them, readjust them, and have them, because a lot of people really want these for their blankets and the cushions and the tumblers and all that cool stuff, right? So that's one thing here that we made it possible. Another thing, because we did so many crazy stuff that I just, another thing is this t-shirt design, okay? So look at that. We got these cool t-shirt designs ideas that you can, like, these are like tons and tons of pages of designs that, gives you like, like that little spark that you want, like, oh, I could do this, but with that idea, right? So that kind of approach we want to take with that. And these are like different t-shirt designs and all that, right? So now a lot of you were asking, well, we want transparent background. We want transparent background. What's that? What's for that, right? So for that, I want to show you something really, really cool, okay? So let me just show you, right? So I was just testing it. This is my, by the way, Canva. Okay, let me just show you, right? So what we did here is, let me just, take some, okay, I would just take this image, right? So for example, I would just take this image, right? So I want to show you, right? So two things we upgraded, okay? We upgraded the remove background functionality. So now, those difficult backgrounds, those backgrounds where, it's a little bit hard, it's a little bit, that you would want to use on other platform, you'd never have to use it now because it perfectly keeps those, specifically for those of you who are selling these watercolor arts and all that, it perfectly removes every little details and edges and everything. And specifically for if you're doing for t-shirt designs and all, that's just like a game changer, right? Because I know you guys wanted to that because you would have to go to a different platform and it just breaks the whole workflow. We fix that for you, okay? And I'm going to show you something so that you understand. I'm just trying to find if I can see something here. 1 second. Yeah, this one was game changer, right? So check this out. So this is the clip art that I have generated, right? So 1 second, I already got that. This is a media library though. 1 second, let me just see. Okay, so check this out, right? So this is the that was a transparent background, but this is the you know image with a white background in it, right? So let me just make the color of the backdrop like a black or something. You see that, right? So now typically I'll tell you, right? Previously our system used to fail here, right? Like the algorithm was not trained enough to perfectly, but now if you design, if you remove the background, it makes so simpler, and we're gonna have that in future, like batch abilities, batch removals and all that. But here, how perfectly it keeps those it kept those how do you say it, right? Those splashes and those little minute things that you would want, right? Someone, if you're selling these as a clip art, this is a very important stuff, right? So we had it. Now another thing I wanna add here is our object eraser is so good now. Like check this out, right? Previously I heard you guys, that there was this issue where it used to blur things out and all that. It's not actually accurate. We fixed it. Now even if I want to remove this little cute little honeybee here from here, I can do that. So you don't have to worry about it anymore, right? It's pretty cool. Some little things that makes the life so much easier. You don't have to jump between this tool or that tool or that. So it makes life easier in one tool. You can get it done. Your t-shirt idea, you can remove the background, put it on like a model and stuff like that, and get done with that, right? So that's the whole idea with it. Now another thing, while this is being done here, I want to show, right, these are all cool styles. I want to show AI Illustrator as well, right? Because here we have added bunch of new like for example, what do you call them, style, sorry. Yeah, so we added noisy vector style. These golden style is really interesting. Specifically, I saw some people who are selling these golden style petals and flowers and all that, right? Now one interesting thing I did for you, right? Because I know you guys wanted a facility, like ability where it inspires you. So when you click this inspire me, it gives you what do you call that, right? Like inspiration of like unique prompts always, right? So what ideas, you're not stuck with one idea, or you can't think of something. It gives you something to start with, the base to start with, right? And I personally like this invitation style because a lot of you also sell these invitations and all that people want, right? So you can create these beautiful invitations, right? I'm going to show you that. So while this is generating, look at that, right? This is a flat illustration style, what we call it, right? So 1 second, and I'm gonna show one more thing here again. So we're constantly making it better and better. So I'm gonna do a cherry blossom, let's say. Okay, cool. So these are, I don't have to, like, look at that, right? So these would go perfect with like invitations, greeting, birthday cards, greetings, like you get my point, right? So these are really really cool. That again sells really well on Etsy, right? So the whole idea you know I'm trying to explain you that there are things like these exist, right? For example, crayon painting style, right? So we would say leopard. Oh, by the way, you can always do inspire me if you want, like some ideas. But you can say a bunny on the garden eating carrot, for example, right? Okay, let's see. Right, let's see while this is generated, right? So you see this, right? So it has this golden style. Let me show you one more. Okay, so one second, I'll come to your questions, right? So this is Van Gogh style. You probably have used it. One second, where's this interesting style I want to, yeah, this dreamy style, right? So I'm gonna keep the prompt the same, just so that, look at that, right? I mean, these are like your crayon sketch painted, like seems like, right? So it gives you that nice touch, and you can add more to that, right? You can add a specific element or the breed style that you can put it in the prompt, and it gives you more stuff. And let's go to the animal and let's see what animal does, right? So let's do this, right? So bunny eating. I'm just gonna show you all the ideas so you can see, right? So this is pretty much our normal style, right? One second. Let me just go here. Animals. We tried this. Let's do the cinematic, just to see how the cinematic you know comes up like that, right? And then the beauty here is you can stylize these and do a lot of cool stuff with that, right? So let me just animal D&D style, let's say, right? So these are just interesting style given to you that you can explore. Look at that, right? This is something. This is not even 3D style, but gives you that photorealistic style that you would want, right? I mean, you would not get this. This is not 3D. This is something photorealistic, cinematic, as we call that, right? So that's the idea here. Now, all that I'm trying to share, is the 1:1 aspect ratio, best for creating wall art. It's good, but the wall art, specifically the one that goes well, is like 3 to 4, 4 to 5 style, right? 4:4, 4:5, and 3:4, right? Okay, perfect. So now we can add beautiful cards. Yes, you can. Let's see, keep your questions coming. Great idea would be place the shape, decide the size dimension, and also have custom design option. Yeah, you can do that inside Advanced Designer. Is there any specific style that is used for sticker creation? Actually, to be honest, we're working on something like that. We'll let you know. Where like you would convert your image into a sticker. That kind of approach. But I just wanted to, I hope this. Okay, while okay, that thing. I hope this conveys that idea of digital products, right? That how what are the things that are there, right? Which is low competition, high margins, high demand, like wall arts, like junk journals, like posters, like digital prints, like clip arts. Clip arts, a lot. You have to be a little bit creative these days because there are a lot of them. But these wall art posters, these things, not a lot of people are really thinking unique about it. You're uniquely about that, right? Which gives you an opportunity to really in a say where like to really attack that market, right? So I hope that makes sense. Does that make sense? IPS in the chat box, right? Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, perfect, awesome. So can you do a round design keeping text within? Yeah, you can. Is there a way we can make is there, yeah, absolutely. The Video Express v2.0 version allows you to convert these images into beautiful videos. Okay, perfect. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. We can create transparent images with transparent backgrounds, right? So that's the whole idea with that. So one second. Let me just see here. Okay, perfect. Awesome, perfect. Studio Ghibli, yeah, Studio Ghibli style. You can just create that. It's pretty easy. So I hope that makes sense. Type yes in the chat box if that makes sense, right? Because that's the whole point and whole idea. That allows to sell NFT people and if I sell them, I don't find the low right. Can I upload picture and get it in a cartoon style? Yeah, you can actually. One of our updates that's coming probably in a day or two that allows you to convert your images into cartoons, right? That allows you to convert your images into specific style that you want, whether it's watercolor painting, line art, by keeping the same accuracy. It's just that that we're pushing this so many updates and all that, so it's slowly getting these stuff nailed in, right? So let me show you one cool stuff. Okay, so let me just go over through that application so that right? So we got image designer, we got perfect text enhanced image designer, where we got the photorealism, as you know, that animal category, t-shirt designs for you, right? All these cool interesting t-shirt designs that you can recreate, sell them, put it on your store, put it on your t-shirts. We got social media posts, we got seamless patterns, everything. We got stickers as well, by the way, for someone who's asking for it, right? Now, in the arts category, we have specifically illustrator styles, more or less, right? Where we have watercolor style, clip art style, flat patterns, this, that, so many cool stuff here. Okay, train your own AI. It's very simple. We got you know you can upload your photo, have yourself anywhere you want, headshots and stuff like that. We got design agents. Oh, interesting thing that I just forgot to cover, which is we now have book covers. Pretty cool. I want to show you that, right? So with these 6 settings, you can create any book cover you want. It's pretty cool. Okay, let me just say I want to do Winter Wonderland, and I want to do an author name, let's say Yash Sharma, right? My genre is a fantasy book. It is. My theme is, let's say, it is mysterious and adventurous, right? And specific imagery that you want in your book. I want a boy, and I want a castle, and a color theme. I want orange and I want brown, right? Just like a weird color theme. Anyways, so again, it takes few seconds and it will give you a beautifully crafted prompt for your need, basically, right? That you would want, right? So it's just game changer if you think about it, right? So here's the option. You can copy this, or you can simply come here, click on how many 1 second is the book cover, right? So okay, so the folders do 4 4 to 5, select quantities. I mean, actually, yeah, you can generate them, and it would generate these beautiful designs for you. So pretty cool. Oh, you could not. Oh, sorry, my bad. You could not see my screen. Oh, sorry, my bad. Sorry. Uh, okay. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. So once again, I'm gonna come here. So yeah, you see design agents here. Yeah, you should be able to see my screen now. Okay. Inside design agent, we have a book cover, right? So we have this agent specifically made for you to create these book covers. Now, what it does, I hope you can see my screen now. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Now, all you have to do is give these few settings and you're good, right? So let's say book title, I want to do Winter Wonderland. Cool. Author name is Yash. Genre is, let's say, adventurous. Theme is like dark, let's say. you know, Specific imagery, I want boy and I want a castle. Cool. And color scheme, I want orange and I want brown. Orange and brown. Generate the prompt. Now what it would do, it would take your feedback, understand what you need, and gives you the prompt, the detailed prompt, to generate book covers, e-covers specifically, right? For your books, for your novels, for your stuff. And you can, there you go. And you can generate these in the style that you want for it to run, generate the book cover, and the results looks massive with perfect text renderings and all that cool stuff. Look at that, right? So that's the cool stuff with it, right? So just want to share with you, right, that it was not possible before. I just want to share that it's possible now. So all right, perfect. So let me know if this makes sense to you, and I hope you got a lot of value, because I know there's so many things I want to know share. But the whole point, uh, um, can we give it a more detailed prompt? Yeah, you can go as much detail you want. It just gives you the base that you always want, right? To start from. And the whole point that I want to drive from here is digital products, digital products, digital products. Is the biggest trend, right? A lot of people are doing that. That's a long, a lot of people doing that in different industries that are not so popular. I just want to bring across some of them. There's a lot of them that we haven't covered, but I just want to keep that next training, because the next training we'll be talking about custom prints, right? Video Express updates coming very, very soon. The next update we are doing custom prints, basically, where you would upload your image and generate it into line art, watercolor, 3D with accurate details, right? So, number of pages for the book creation is going to increase very soon, and yeah, just let us know. Let me know all the feedback and all the things that you would want in the application, and we'll try to do all of that one by one, one by one, one by one. Make sure you use the remove background. Background removal is so amazing. You're gonna love it, right? So like background removal, because I know you guys really wanted something in the dashboard that works really well with difficult backgrounds. It does it pretty good with edge cases. So yeah, so I take your feedback. All your feedback will be taken, and anyone who is watching the replay, make sure you share your comment, your feedback, your constructive criticism, everything that you give us or you tell us, really gets appreciated, and it really basically helps us make the product better and better and better for you, right? Perfect. Awesome. Definitely. Okay. So yeah, thank you so much, everyone. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for spending your precious time with me. I'll see you in the next one with some more cool updates. Till then, take care of yourself, your family, and your health. I'll see ya in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye.